Hello, my nage is Dr. Jessica O'Hara, and I am the faculty leader for the Host-Pathogen Interactions research stream. What you are seeing here are images that depict bacteriophage, or viruses that specifically infect and replicate in bacterial cells. These are the organisms that we study in my lab, where our research is aimed at better understanding how viruses replicate. When a virus infects a host cell, typically the only thing that enters into the infected cell is the viral genome. In order to then effectively replicate and produce new mature viruses, all of the required building blocks and energy needed to carry out replication must be obtained from the host cell. This includes the nucleotides needed to replicate viral genomes, the amino acids needed to build viral proteins, and the list goes on and on. Our research in host-pathogen interactions is aimed at better understanding how viruses hijack and alter host cell metabolic pathways in order to drive their own replication. So what do students learn in the host-pathogen interactions lab? We are a traditional microbiology lab, so all students receive training in a number of basic microbiology techniques, such as aseptic transfer, serial dilution, spectrophotometry, and how to culture and quantify both bacteria and viruses. Our host is Escherichia coli, or E. coli, a common, well-studied gram-negative bacteria, and our pathogen is bacteriophage, or the specific bacteriophage that are able to infect and replicate within E. coli. Students in our lab, of course, also learn how to effectively work with their peers and research groups as they craft their own research proposals and then carry out that research in the lab. There is also an emphasis on science communication, where students learn how to effectively present their research findings through professional research posters and oral presentations. So why does our research matter? We all know from recent history how a simple virus like SARS-CoV-2 can fundamentally change the way we live our lives. As you know, when we experience a viral outbreak, we have limited tools at our disposal to treat active viral infections. We often rely heavily on preventative measures like vaccines, which only work before a person is exposed to a virus. It is our hope that our research will help us better understand how viruses replicate, and that knowledge could be used to identify novel targets for the development of new antiviral therapies. Another reason why our research is important has to do with the alarming rise of antibiotic-resistant bacteria. Many scientists are now signaling that we have arrived in a post-antibiotic era, where superbugs now exist that are no longer responsive to treatment with any known antibiotics. As a result, many are now interested in an idea that predates antibiotics, that of phage therapy. Here, the idea is that the enemy of my enemy is my friend, where we could use the natural predators of bacteria, or bacteriophage, and use them to treat active infections. This is currently an area of intense research and development, and our lab's own research can be used to help potentially improve the effectiveness of this alternative treatment option. In summary, the Host-Pathogen Interactions Lab's research is focused at better understanding the role that host cell metabolic pathways play in viral replication. By investigating these critical host-pathogen interactions, we hope to identify targets for novel antiviral therapies and improve the effectiveness of phage therapy.